Long before the stories of Atlantis, there was another legend, a whisper of a lost continent named Lemuria. This was a place of incredible beauty, a paradise that vanished beneath the waves of the Pacific Ocean. The people who lived there were not like us. They were said to be deeply connected to the earth and the stars. They understood the planet's energy in a way we've forgotten. They could communicate without words, using their minds to share thoughts and feelings. Their cities were not made of cold stone, but of living light and vibrant flora, woven together in perfect harmony with nature. It was a civilization built on peace and spiritual understanding, a golden age lost to time. The Lemurians saw the universe differently. For them, reality was not just what you could see and touch. They knew about other dimensions, other worlds that existed alongside our own. They believed these worlds were connected by invisible doorways or gates. These were places of immense power but also potential danger. The people of Lemuria were caretakers of the planet. They felt it was their sacred duty to protect the balance of all life. They knew that if the wrong energies passed through these gates, it could bring chaos to their world. This sacred responsibility was the foundation of their entire society, a promise they made to the earth itself. Imagine a world where the air hummed with a gentle mystical energy, where giant luminous trees reached for a sky filled with unfamiliar constellations. The Lemurians built their homes within these trees and among glowing crystal-laced mountains. They didn't take from the earth, they co-created with it. Their technology was not mechanical, but biological and spiritual. They could grow structures, heal with sound, and draw energy directly from the planet's core. This deep connection gave them extraordinary abilities, but it also made them aware of a looming threat from beyond the veil of their own reality, a danger that would require a guardian unlike any other. This forgotten paradise is a tantalizing mystery. We find clues in ancient myths from all over the world, stories of a motherland that sank beneath the sea, tales of wise ancestors who came from a lost continent. Mainstream science has not found proof of Lemuria, but that doesn't stop us from searching. The ocean is vast and holds many secrets in its dark, silent depths. Could the echoes of this incredible civilization still be waiting for us? The story of Lemuria is more than just a myth. It's the starting point for one of the greatest legends ever told, the story of its ultimate protector. The wisest minds in Lemuria were the sages. These were not just scholars, they were masters of energy and life itself. They could see the threads that connected all things. They saw a great danger approaching, a darkness that threatened to cross over from another dimension. They knew they needed a protector, a guardian that would be eternal and incorruptible. So they gathered in their great crystal temples to perform their most ambitious creation. They decided to build a being that was both alive and indestructible, a sentinel to stand watch for all time. They would call this creation Amuurca. The creation of Amuurca was a marvel of Lemurian science. It was not built with metal and wires. Instead, the sages used living organic materials and immense conscious crystals. At its core, they placed a giant pulsating crystal heart. This heart was attuned to the very frequency of the planet, beating in time with the Earth's own life force. They wove a body for it from bioorganic matter, something that could heal itself and adapt to any threat. Amuurca was not a machine. It was a living, breathing entity, a perfect fusion of nature and cosmic energy, designed for a single, monumental purpose. Amuurca's powers were beyond imagination. Its crystal heart allowed it to tap into the planet's energy, giving it immense strength. It could create powerful energy shields that were nearly impossible to penetrate. It could communicate telepathically, not just with the Lemurians, but with all living things, from the smallest plant to the largest creature of the deep. Its senses extended far beyond our own, allowing it to perceive shifts in dimensional energy. Amuurca was more than just a soldier. It was a living extension of Lemuria's will, a symbol of their deep wisdom and their commitment to protecting the world from unseen dangers that lurked just beyond sight. Once its creation was complete, Amuurca awoke. It was said to stand as tall as a mountain, its form shimmering with a soft internal light. It did not have a face like ours, but those who looked upon it felt a sense of profound peace. and unwavering strength. The sages gave Amuurca its one and only command, to protect the dimensional gate. It was a duty it accepted without question. Amuurca became the silent watcher, the eternal guardian of Lemuria, standing ready to face any threat that dared to approach the gateway between worlds. Its story was just beginning. Amuurca's sole purpose was to guard the great dimensional gate. This wasn't a physical door made of wood or stone. It was a shimmering, unstable rift in the fabric of reality itself, a place where the laws of our universe became thin and other worlds bled through. The Lemurians understood that this gate was a source of great power, but also a potential backdoor for cosmic horrors. It was a place that had to be watched constantly. Amuurca was positioned as the eternal sentinel before this swirling vortex of energy, a silent and unblinking protector standing between our world and the vast, unknown realities beyond. For thousands of years, Amuurca stood its ground. Legends say it faced many threats that crossed the threshold. Creatures of shadow and beings of chaotic energy would try to force their way through the gate. Each time, Amuurca would rise to meet them. It would use its incredible power to push them back, sealing the rift and restoring balance. Its battles were not fought with brute force alone, but with a deep understanding of energy and vibration. It would harmonize with the planet's frequency to create waves of pure energy that could dissolve entities not meant for our world. Amuurca was the ultimate defense, the unbreachable wall protecting Lemuria's peaceful existence. Then the end came. It was not a monster from the gate that destroyed Lemuria, but a great cataclysm of the earth itself. The continent began to tremble and sink beneath the ocean. As their beautiful cities crumbled and the waves washed over their sacred lands, the Lemurians faced their final moments. In the chaos, what happened to Amuurca and the dimensional gate is the heart of the mystery. Some legends claim that Amuurca fought to the very end, trying to use its power to save the continent. But the geological forces were too great even for it to overcome. As the last piece of Lemuria vanished into the sea, Amuurca disappeared with it. Did it fall with the civilization it was created to protect, or did it make a final desperate choice? One compelling theory suggests that Amuurca, in a last act of duty, guided the dimensional gate to a new hidden location. It sealed the gate from our side and then retreated into a state of deep hibernation, waiting for a time when it would be needed again. The Guardian and its charge vanished from the world, leaving behind only whispers and a legend that would endure for millennia. With Lemuria gone, the story of Amuurca became a myth, a tale passed down through the ages by the scattered survivors and ancient cultures. Where did the Guardian go? The theories are as vast as the ocean that swallowed its home. Some believe Amuurca lies dormant at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, resting near the ruins of Lemuria, its crystal heart still beating slowly in the crushing dark. It waits there, guarding its secrets until humanity is ready to understand them. Others suggest it is not on Earth at all, but that it passed through the gate to protect it from the other side. Another fascinating theory places Amuurca's resting place directly beneath our feet. Some mystics and esoteric researchers believe that Amuurca is hibernating deep within the Earth's crust, merged with the planet's own energy field. They point to powerful energy vortexes and mysterious magnetic anomalies around the world as evidence of its presence. Places like the Bermuda Triangle or other strange zones are sometimes linked to the Guardian's slumbering power. The idea is that Amuurca is not gone but has become a part of the planet itself, a sleeping giant waiting for a signal to reawaken. Perhaps the most intriguing clue is hidden in plain sight, in a name we all know. The name of the Guardian was Amuurca. The continents of the New World are called the Americas. Is this just a coincidence? The official story is that America was named after the explorer Amerigo Vespucci, but some traditions claim the name is far older. They say the land was known to ancient peoples as the land of Amuurca, in honor of the sleeping guardian they believed rested there. It's a tantalizing thought that a whole continent could be named for a lost protector from a sunken civilization. So, what is the truth? Is Amuurca a real, physical being of crystal and light, waiting to be rediscovered? Or is it simply a powerful story, a metaphor for the lost wisdom of our ancestors? Perhaps the answer is somewhere in between. Maybe Amuurca exists not in the physical world, but in our collective consciousness, in our dreams, and in the quiet whispers of the earth. The legend endures, a timeless question mark, floating in the sea of history. Is the Guardian of Lemuria still out there, waiting for us to find it? The search continues.